Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Houston Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Wall. Green is out there with Anthony. Then it's Porter. And it's Wood in at the center position. And for the Pistons, Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Stewart in at the center. And the travel in the NBA just exhausting, Clark. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up, how many miles these players fly.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin. And charter flights certainly help. But, man, I tell you, the season is 7 months long. And you're on planes probably 60% of that time. Whether you're going back and forth from a home road trip, whatever. It's a lot of wear and tear, but it is part of the business, and guys do learn how to adjust and be ready to do their jobs at a high level in spite of it.
Wall finds Anthony. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Now, here's Joseph. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. That's a floater. It's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. The kick out to Wall. With the drive, Houston gets it back. Porter passes to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Joseph against Wall. Pass to Grant. Knocked away. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And Green slams it in.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
A true leader on and off the floor. Wall is a super charitable guy.
No doubt about it, T.A. I mean, he raised money for rent assistance. He donated N95 masks and meals to hospitals, and that was done just in the last year or so. Very, very outgoing with his generosity.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Personal foul. Team second.
Here is Porter. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Wall against Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. And Wall. Here we go now. And it's blocked. Here's Joseph. The pass to Bay. Now the dish to Cunningham. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Green bounce pass. Here's Anthony. Offensive rebound. Wood. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, I think this is where Wood's activity level is through the roof. He is a monster on the glass.
Grant with a screen on Green. Bay with it. Now Anthony defending. No good from Grant. Houston leading by 5. Outside, Green. Pass to Wall. Back to Green. Passes to Wall. And here's Anthony for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Cunningham kicks to Joseph. Fires for 3. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And finished off by Wood.
Boy, Wood is an absolute load coming down the lane. It's really hard to stop him coming out of the pick and roll.
Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Grant. Kicks to Cunningham. Driving inside. Bay wide open and he fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Bay's got 5.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He knows that John Wall presents a challenge for them, especially when he can get inside. Coach said Wall is such a fantastic finisher, you have to do your work early, out on the perimeter. Once he gets by you, it's already too late. So they'll have to do everything they can to keep defenders in front of him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Grant, that's good.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Left side, Wall. Outside, Porter. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Another miss by Houston.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. That'll be a Pistons timeout. All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for future time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Olenek, he's checked in for Stewart. Lyle comes in for Grant. Jackson, he's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Diallo subbed in for Corey Joseph. The Rockets also changing it up. Nerlens Noel checks in for Wood. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Kevin Porter. Now here's Noel after Josh Jackson's miss. Wall against Olenek. Noel passes to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Richardson, good.
Richardson.
You know, that shot right there, Richardson's three-point shooting is what's helped him stay in the league as a second-round pick.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Olenek can't hit. Rockets leading by 3. Green inside. Jackson on him. They break it out. 5 on 3. And a wide open look for Cunningham. The offensive rebound. Here's Olenek. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And Olenek up and down at the free throw line early in his career. But with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
Houston making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo.
Hamidou Diallo.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Richardson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3 and D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to whoever he plays for.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Cunningham with it. The pass to Olenek from outside the arc. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Rockets leading by 3. And here's Richardson. He has 5. Noel sets a screen for Richardson to the middle. The kick out to Wall. Back to Noel. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Houston. Now Diallo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Olynyk has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Now listen, if you're 7 foot and can shoot threes, there's a place for you in today's NBA. Olynyk has that rare combination.
Ariza with the buckets.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside for Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, really good work by Jackson. Positioning himself nicely and then muscling in for that rebound.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Richardson. Rebounded by Jackson. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Here's Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. He made an intelligent play there. Has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years. And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Now here's Jackson. Olynyk inside. He's covered by Noel.
And you can just see Noel's eyes light up when the shooter attempts these shots. He's so forceful and determined in his denial.
And he stays with it. And Olynyk kicks to Lyles. With the clock winding.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Ariza. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. A shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Takes a step back. Cunningham passes to Diallo. With the floater. Good work defensively by Richardson. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Pacers in Indiana. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Corey Joseph is out there with Diallo. And it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. And finished off by Martin.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Pass to Grant. It's up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Grant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now here's Diallo, guarded closely. Diallo's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Noel, a screen on Joseph. Porter, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long, but they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
And Porter drops them both. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside, Joseph takes the 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
You know, once a weakness in this game, Corey Joseph has worked extremely hard on his outside shot. And like I say all the time, the proof is in the pudding.
Now here's Richardson. He has 7. Martin with the screen for Porter. And there's the drive. And finished off by Porter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So for the Rockets, Christian Wood comes in for Noel. And Anthony subbed in for Kenyon Martin. May kicks to Joseph. Grant with a screen on Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes that one. Joseph's got 7 points in the game.
Joseph has impressive handle. Really does a nice job using his dribble to carve out space for himself.
Grant against Richardson. And stolen by Bay. Here's Diallo. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Wood. The Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he makes the first.
At the line for Detroit.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Who wants a t-shirt? Then make some noise. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons stand go.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Richardson. He has 7. Anthony sets the pick for Richardson. Rebound, Detroit. Joseph looking around. Passes it to Bay. It goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Diallo. Anthony with the screen on Joseph. Porter passes to Carmelo. 4 on the clock. Here's Ariza. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Ariza's got 6 in the quarter.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 5. And Anthony sends it back. And he recovers it. Bay, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Picked by Anthony. Anthony on the wing. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul for the Rockets. Green, he's checked in for a reason. And it's John Wall in for Josh Richardson. Here's to Diallo. Grant with a screen on point. Going inside. Oh!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And Detroit has possession. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Bay. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Wall passes to Carmelo. The kick out to Porter. Anthony sets the pick for Porter. Over in the corner, Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Trey Lyles comes in for Jeremy Grant. Josh Jackson's checked in for Diallo. And it's Cunningham in for Corey Joseph. The Rockets also changing it up. Martin's checked in for Anthony. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Kevin Porter.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
One area where Wood does a lot of the damage is in the screen game.
Yeah, he's done a really good job understanding how to roll into scoring opportunities. He can pop out and hit the 20-footer as well, and these are the big man skills that teams are looking for in the way the game is played today.
Now here's Bay. He's got 9. Good on the shot. Bay's got 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid, which presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build for the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And here's Cunningham following Jalen Green's three.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Here's Wood. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
They grabbed their own miss. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Can't hit that one. Rockets trail by 6. Green inside the 3-point line. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. So it's the Pistons now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bay kicks to Cunningham. Back to Bay. The 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7th for 8 shooting night so far.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
Ball against Olynyk. Wood a screen on Bay. There's Green with the 3. The shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Jackson misses. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. They trail by 7. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Cunningham's shot is off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
Here's Cunningham. Wall with a block. Jackson against Richardson. And Green gets it to go.
The assist goes to Richardson.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against New York. Now, here's Cunningham, covered by Wall. And that one goes long.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Green, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night. 52 seconds left in the first half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Martin, and Porter subbed in for Richardson. Now here's Jackson. And the pass to Cunningham. Hands it from downtown. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Pass to Porter. Outside, Wall. Down low, here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Tremendous production from Wood tonight. When he gets enough touches, you can expect big numbers.
On the wing, Jackson. He kicks to Olynyk. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Wood's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Green. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Saddiq Bey, he's been the guy making things happen for Detroit. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Tight game tonight, Dwayne. How do you break this thing open in the second half?
Well, number one is we got to make sure we get in a defensive disposition. You know, right now we're kind of trading buckets. We're anticipating, putting them on the foul line. So we got to play from an anticipatory style.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Look at Detroit. They here trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs. Not how it works, fellas.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Saddiq Bey, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So on the floor for Houston, Christian Wood is out there with Anthony, and it's Wall, and it's Green, and it's Porter, and it's shooting guard. Now, here's Grant. Can't connect from short range. Outside, Wall. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Stewart. Outside, Joseph. The 9-foot shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Joseph's got the first points of the second half here for the Pistons. Outside, Anthony. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Wood a screen on Joseph. They kick it out to Green. Lets the three fly. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist here tonight. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Bay. Grant with a screen on Green. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Cunningham's got 13.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The drive by Anthony.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player. Bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Both free throws good from Anthony. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game. Grant in the post. Anthony on him. By Anthony.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now, here's Grant. He has 5. Now, here's Bay. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Throws it from outside. 16 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
2 points. That one goes. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now, here's Joseph. 9 points in the game so far. Wants to get it to Grant and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
Who's got the loudest section? Who wants some free tea? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancer.
The Pistons making a change here. Diallo's checked in, and then for Houston, Noel's checked in for Wood. Lisa comes in for Green, and it's Richardson in for Kevin Porter. Richardson with it, now defended by Grant, and Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Stewart passes to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. All sorts of time. And Detroit again with the bucket.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the knee had collapsed on him.
There's Noel. And there's the pass to Wall. Stewart with the steal. And here's Joseph for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Wall. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
John Wall goes right into the contact, seeking it out to create an and-one opportunity. That's real grit on display there.
Detroit's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Screen by Grant. Here's Cunningham. He can't get that one. Offensively by Anthony. The Rockets fades back. Rebounded by the Pistons. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Diallo the pass to Grant. Now here's Cunningham. Back to Grant. There's the triple. Cranes the three-pointer. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
Anthony in the corner. Back to Wall. Ariza outside. For 3, Richardson. The Rockets with another miss. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Grant and the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Wall draws the double from deep. Richardson, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 9th assist in the game now. Joseph with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Diallo kicks to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Diallo the pass to Stewart. It's rebounded by Houston. From deep, Richardson. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Boy, good ball movement that time. Allows Richardson to get the good look on the jumper he wants. The pass was right where it needed to be.
It's your Pistons mascot.
For the Pistons, Olenek, he's checked in for Stewart. Trey Lyles comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Jackson in for Cunningham. Houston also making some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Green in for John Wall.
Richardson. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Olenek. He has 5. Pass to Lyles. Richardson against Joseph. To the wing on the left. To the inside. And stolen by Richardson.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it up.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Houston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Now here's Jackson. And he gets the bucket. Olenek's got 7.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Richardson against Jackson. Ariza no up. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Unloads from 9, and the play by Joseph as he finishes it off for 2. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
It's Richardson on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Diallo, and the rejection by Noel. With the step back, Joseph dishes to Olynyk. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to Olynyk, just 4 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Ariza. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Diallo. Olynyk trying to break loose. Out left of the wing. Lyles with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lyles got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Rockets call timeout. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on. Get back for your Pistons dancer!
Hayes checked in for Detroit. Wood, he's checked in for the Rockets.
The dance team! Make some noise, fans!
Rockets trail by 4. 1:49 left in the third. And it's Ariza in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ariza's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Here's Olynyk. And Olynyk with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wood can't hit.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Jackson kicks to Joseph. Joseph sets a screen for Bay. Driving to the basket. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Richardson. Ariza has the open look. It's good. This game is all even. Ariza's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Rockets. Detroit's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Olynyk finds Jackson. And another three for Detroit.
Impressive range on display there. Jackson knocking down the triple.
Richardson with it, picked up by Joseph. It's stolen by Wiles. Joseph has an open look, and there's another one for the Pistons.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Joseph against Richardson. And he drives in. Wood, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Steps back. The three from Joseph. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Pistons on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Cunningham looking it over. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's foul number 2 for him.
Wood. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Third personal foul.
Rockets trail by 3. Wall passes to Porter. Here's Wood, guarded by Stewart.
Well, that was a smart, heady play by Wood to get the contact. For a center, he's a pretty good foul shooter, too.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Grant with a screen on Porter. Grant outside. Stewart trying to get open. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Cunningham. Grant's got 10 points here in the second half. Outside Porter. Over to the left wing. Teardrop shot. Ball passes to Wood. Ariza outside. A 3-ball. Rebound by Olynyk.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Outside Porter from deep. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
John Wall, a very creative player, folks, and multiple times in his career he's averaged over 10 assists a game.
Joseph against Wall. Joseph, the pass to Olynyk. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's Grant. And stolen by Ariza. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Porter outside. Here's Martin, goes back up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Joseph up top, guarded by Porter. And here's Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Timeout call to Houston. Hey fans, who wants some free tea?
For the Rockets, Nerlens Noel checks in for Christian Wood. Anthony comes in for Martin. And it's Green in for Trevor Ariza. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Green. Following the miss by John Wall. They get it back. Noel finds Green. Shot clock at 2. Offensive rebound. And Noel throws it down.
Well, it's really not hard to see why Noel is seen as one of the better rebounders in the game. He really uses that great length of his to get to a lot of missed shots.
Now, here's Grant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have a consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
And, you know, Grant, a second-round pick, has worked hard for his minutes in the NBA. He's an exceptional athlete who plays with a real edge, a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
And here's Anthony for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
And Joseph kicks to Grant. Pass to Joseph. Back to Olynyk. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Porter, no luck. The Pistons lead it. And it's Grant in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Grant's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Pistons. Pass to Anthony. Outside, Green. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Green's got 19 points. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. With 3, Olynyk, Green with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And they'll get another chance. Outside Anthony to tie it up. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 6th rebound on the night. The pass to Grant. Here's Stewart. Inside. Here's Olynyk. Banked in off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Hayes checked in for Isaiah Stewart. The Rockets also changing it up. Christian Wood comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Green.
Substitution.
It's tipped. Wall passes to Carmelo. Wall against Joseph. Anthony with the screen on Joseph. Wall. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Wood with the bucket.
Wood. Christian.
And Detroit has possession. 3-point lead. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Hey, it's the Pistons mascot.
Green is checked in for the Rockets.
Jalen Green.
Grant gets a wide open look. No good on the quick three.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
For 3, Richardson. It's good from long range. Richardson's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Grant in the post, covered by Anthony. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Grant. Cunningham's got 11 points here in just the second half. Wall dishes to Carmelo. And it's blocked.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his third foul of the game.
13 foul.
And Olynyk kicks to Bay. Pass to Cunningham. Takes it inside, and that one drops for him. And now a 5-point Detroit lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotation has been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pistons mascot.
Porter's checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Here's Cunningham. Nice D from Porter. Rockets trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Personal foul. Team 4.
Now Cunningham. Grant with a screen on Porter. Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Porter, and that one good. And the Pistons lead by 3.
I love the compact stroke there for Olynyk.
Joseph against Wall. Wood a screen on Bay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kicks it out to Grant. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. The 3 from Joseph.